You're gonna be late.
Okay, let's go.
Bro slept in a little bit too long. Cutting it close.
The bus comes from this way.
Was that it?
It is.
Run, go make sure that. Wait for us! I don't even get to say goodbye.
I love you, bye.
Have a good day. I'll see you later. Oh, good morning, you guys. Cat slept in just a little bit too long today. Almost missed her bus. Busy day. Obviously, there's a lot to catch up on. But right now, I'm just gonna go get my morning steps in, get a quick little 3,500, and then I gotta head back because I got a really busy day.
Hold up, soda up, put me on the couch so the way the Zen stays, put the fingers in my mouth. Hold up, don't know us, so please keep it down. 100 rounds, make you realize that you should've watched your mouth. Hold up, don't you wanna come to my house? I got pills for the free, with the slump on the couch. Yeah, I'll never forget. I don't know why you crying if you.
All right. Got some catching up to do. If you're new here, my name's Jack West. I'm not anticipating tons of new subscribers watching this video. It's all good. This is for the OGPs. Like I said, catching up to do. It's been a hot minute since I dropped a video. So much good stuff, good changes have happened in my life since the last time I talked to you guys. So I'm really excited to sit down just for like 8 minutes tops and talk about it. I don't like talking your guys' heads off, so when we do break it down, I want to hit like 3 main points, give you a little update, and then continue on as business as normal. But before that, we get to go train. Training, we're going to touch on obviously in a little bit, has been absolutely fantastic recently. We're going to keep it going. Best schedule I've been on in a long time. Up at 5 a.m., get my awesome wife out the door, get my morning walk, come back depending upon the day, 7:30, 8:30. We're biking our ass to the gym. Got weights like 3 times a week and 2 hours of Muay Thai 5 days a week. So we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. It's been going really good, but before all that, let's go train. I think I'm gonna bring my camera today. I like staying, out the way in this gym, especially on the Muay Thai side of things. Like, we'll talk about that in a little bit, but low speed, high drag, you know what I'm saying? Staying out the way. So I think I'm gonna bring the FX3, but I'm also just gonna bring my little DJI. Training is, especially on the weight side of things, it's different than it used to be. In my opinion, it's much better. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but basically what I'm getting at is I'll bring the FX3. If I feel like I'm, in the way, I'm gonna bring the little DJI just in case, get a little bit of clips. Let's run it.
I go lamb chop, I go chrome socks, I go chrome block, I go gold pop, I go dog shit, boy I'm having no eyes. I go 4 pops, I go 4 watts, I go 5 diamond links, what you know about it? I go 1 carat each ear, 24,000 a piece of nigga. I go 3 nigga, I go activist and red, I go green nigga. Yeah, let's continue.
bad view. Not a bad view. I'm fucking cooked. Not from that small resistance training session you guys saw. It's from the 2 hours of Muay Thai afterwards, bro. Eventually we'll look into that, but right now I'm on the grind. I'm on the come up, so just gotta stay down till I come up. When I tell you, it is so hard not to stop at a 7-Eleven every single day, electrolyte packet, every single day on the way home and get a 7-Eleven and throw coconut water in that joint. Like, it's hard, bro. Today, I didn't fold. Instead, I get a little bit of Crystal Light, some electrolytes, and then I down this shit, bro. At least once a week, though, bro, I'm running the 7-Eleven coconut water Slurpee method, bro. It's so gas, but, dude, on top of that, bro, after those sessions in the morning, I usually will go in at like 7:30, 8:30. I bike 3.5 miles there. I'll lift 2-3 days a week max. And then I got 2 hours of Muay Thai, like I was saying, bro. I'm fucking cooked by the time it's done, bro. It ain't no 2 hours chill classes. They're tough classes in a basement in Hawaii, bro. I sweat like a motherfucker, bro. I wasn't gonna throw this in this video, but I came home to literally package Armageddon from GorillaMind and Controlled Insanity. This is absolutely sick. This is from the upcoming drop. It's like an addition to the Evergreen collection. I think they're calling it Evergreen 2.0 or something like that. Got some sick beanies, bro. Nice quality too. But this has got to be my favorite, the pump cover. So yeah, I came home to a bunch of this stuff. We got some cool blanks coming too. August 29th, if you guys are in the, market for new gym clothes. The whole Evergreen collection's supposed to be like, minimalistic, chiller colors, stuff that they could have in stock more often. But I'm really excited about whatever GorillaMind's been sending me because, dude, I've been waiting on this package for a minute and they all came the same day. All right, we're not gonna spend too much time on this, but I am stoked about this. I wanna see what goodies GorillaMind sent out to me. Okay, I was anticipating something else, but this is good too. More energy drinks. Not a bad pickup. I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping for, and then still am hoping for, some Gorilla Dream, some electrolyte packets. Okay, this the one. It's been a while since I got a package from Gorilla, so I'm super stoked. We're smacking multivitamins. These are probably what I'm like the most stoked about. This is the IV Rush. Those are just electrolyte packets. But dude, when I tell you I go through like 3 electrolyte Patricks a day, 3 electrolyte packages a day, I'm not lying, bro. It's hot as a motherfucker out here. You can never have too much creatine. The holy grail. Gorilla Mode Dream. That's gonna be keeping me sleeping good. Thank you, GorillaMind. I just had to show that because it all came in one day. Thought that was pretty cool. All right, I just had to show you guys. That's crazy. I've been waiting on those packages forever, so I was stoked. And obviously, we got to do a bit of a debrief. I don't want to talk your ear off forever here. I want to keep this really brief. I just want to hit a few points. It's been a minute since I made a video. Feels really good. Feels really good and natural and fun to be in front of the camera, which is a good sign. Because for a while there, bro, I was like not having that much fun making videos. And I had this epiphany. I was like, bro, if you're just making content for the sake of making content, like, it's just like, I think that's stupid. Like, what's the point? And it's really easy to tell that like someone's heart isn't in it. So I just took a step away from YouTube for a while. I was like, all right, bro, I gotta do some growing, gotta do some soul searching. And on top of that, had the busiest last 4 months of my life, essentially. Obviously, we've relocated. We're on Oahu, which is funny. I've spent a few eras of my life in Hawaii. Brief eras. This is going to be the longest era. And, you know, it's just funny that this came to fruition, that I'm actually out here in Oahu with Kat. So, quick story about why we came out here. Ever since I met Kat, if you've been tapped in with the channel, you know my day one ride or die girl, my wife, Kat. She essentially, we met in 2020. We met in 2020. We've been together ever since. And ever since I met that girl, bro, she has always talked about living in a tropical climate, in a walkable city, taking public transit, and just like living a simple, chill life. She's always wanted to live in like a tropical environment from the start, from the very start. So I watched her work so hard at school. She got her master's degree. She's been working towards being a teacher. She's a kindergarten teacher with a master's degree. And she was searching for jobs because there's just not a ton of job openings in Washington. It's tough to get a job out there as a teacher. And I was like, you know what, babe, like, you get a job somewhere, like, I'll support you wherever you want to go. Like, let's do it. And sure enough, bro, she gets a job offer in Oahu. And when she told me, I was like, at first I was like, damn, bro, like, you picked a really hard place to move. And we had, like, 3 months notice. Like, which, obviously doable, but small amount of time period to facilitate everything that we needed to get out here, you know? So I was like, you know what? She's been talking about living in a tropical environment literally since I met her. She's worked hard. I've watched her work hard over the years. Like, she has a master's degree. Like, I'd be an asshole to not support her and try and make it happen. So basically, up until the job offer, when was it? We got out here in August. I got out here the first day of August. She came out a little bit earlier than me. But anyways, again, I'm rambling. I don't want to take too long. But basically, I had 3 months to sell 60-70% of what I own. Because coming out here, we talked about hitting a big reset, getting back to the basics. I really thought about, you know, time periods in my life when I was personally the happiest. And like, when I'm at my happiest, when I'm at my best, bro, it wasn't when I had tons of stuff weighing me down. It was when I was on the grind, in the Marine Corps, working out, minding my business, just grinding. Just the simple things in life. So, you know, I'm going to call this video the art of letting go, because it did take a lot of sacrifice to get out here. And I know that I say we're living in Oahu, which I'm super stoked, super grateful. I could be happy anywhere. But it's like, it's not like we're out here in a 3-bedroom house, bro. We're in a studio. She goes to work. I'm out the crib, you know, 60% of the day. And a lot of sacrifice came into getting out here. Like I said, I sold so much of my stuff because we weren't going to ship it all out here. We had to ship our vehicle out here, which we hardly even use our vehicle now. Maybe like twice a week I'll hop in the whip. But dude, we talked about it, getting back to the basics, bro. I bike everywhere, bro. Every single morning I bike 3.5 miles. Well, not every single morning, like 5 days a week. I bike 3.5 miles to the gym. I hit the weights 3 days a week. I train Muay Thai 5 days a week. We get in the water as much as we can. Fun fact, I feel like I mentioned this at one point, but you know, I used to roll with scout swimmers in the Marine Corps. You know, I wasn't a scout swimmer, but I worked with them. So we would be in the pool a lot. I'm pretty decent in the water, so when we came out here, I was like, we got to get on our scuba grind, bro. Not scuba diving. I don't want to scuba dive, but I do want to free dive. So I've been getting Kat in the water. She needs a little bit of work out there, but she's good. So anyways, I'm getting sidetracked again. Where was I? Sacrifice to get out here, getting back to the basics. And honestly, like, the sacrifices felt good. We don't have as much. I sold my PC, the art of letting go. I told myself, if I'm coming out here, bro, I had so much going on. I was like, bro, I need to mega lock in. Gave up weed. Not that I have a problem with people smoking weed. Not that you guys know me. Like, dude, I smoked weed for years, bro. That was my shit. But I just felt like it ran its course with me. Like, I don't get any joy from it. I found I didn't get any joy from it. And it just turned into like a habit for me, which I'm a big proprietor of. I think actually weed and certain substances for that matter can actually like enhance thoughts, enhance creativity, and I do think that there's a time and a place for them. It's no longer my time and place with cannabis, and like that was a big thing coming out here. I was like, I could go out and get my medical card and get weed out here, but I was like, I'm just gonna let it go, bro. And I'm like, what, 35 days no weed, which is, it sounds funny, but like that's a pretty big deal for me. Or at least I used to think it was a big deal. It doesn't feel like a big deal anymore. And I'm like mentally, I'm sharper. My schedule is so on point, bro. We wake up at 5 a.m. You saw, I get Cat out the door. I go and get like 5,000 steps, sometimes 6,000 steps, start the day, come back. I'm on a schedule, bro. I'm eating healthy. I'm locked. And a lot of that is just because I said, you know what, we're getting back to the simple things. I'm going to find the things that have brought me the most happiness in the past. And it's been nothing short of like one of the best months I've had in a long time. It was really stressful getting out here. I'm not going to lie. The last month leading up to here, bro, I'm not kidding. I'm 100% serious. Straight up passed out one day because I was so stressed out, had so much shit going on. We left our old apartment. I was living in a trailer for like 30 days on like this buffer period from when I was going out to Hawaii. Just, dude, I had so much stuff going on. And, dude, when I get really stressed, I just don't eat food. And I remember it was like 2 weeks and I was like barely eating food, bro. I'm talking like 2 meals a day. And I'm big, dude. I'm a bigger dude. So, dude, it caught up to me. I was on my family vacation and I hadn't eaten like any food all day, and we were just chilling. I was like, all right, let's go grab a beer. We'll hit a joint. We'll go out there. Bro, I smacked the joint, chugged my beer like I'd done 1,000 times before, but I hadn't been eating. Bro, I was like, what the fuck? Boom! Fucking passed out. And that's when I was like, bro, I'm so stressed out about this shit. And I was just praying. I was like, please, bro, like, let this work out. I knew mentally, like, what I was visualizing it being when I got here. I visualized walking everywhere, biking everywhere, back on my healthy food arc, letting go of the bullshit, the art of letting go. I sold my PC. Not that I have a problem with video games, like I said, but, like, it was time to just move on from all these comfortable things weighing me down. And this has been one of the best months I've had in I don't know how long. I'm really thankful to be here, and I'm excited. So that's the biggest spiel. I probably talked too long, but obviously it's been a little bit. I want to come back and get more videos out for you guys. At least 2 a month is what I'm going to shoot for. Maybe more. Dude, I'd love to just be a fat chud and go and eat a bunch of this good food that's out in Hawaii and like vlog it, but I gotta stay locked, bro. I have big goals. We'll touch on the fitness for a little bit because after all, at one point this was a fitness channel. I'm gonna keep this super brief. Like, my time with strictly weightlifting and bodybuilding-esque workouts, that's come and gone. That's not me anymore. If anything, now I just try and supplement and save the muscle I have. So 3 days a week, light resistance training. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm not out there trying to move 300 fucking pounds, 400 pounds. Like, I'm trying to maintain my body and move the muscle that I do have well. A lot of functional exercise, which I got a lot of work to do, but it's going good. And then, bro, grind Muay Thai. I'm having so much fun out here at this gym. Shout out Mango Tree, dude. The sickest gym, dude. The sickest fucking gym I've ever trained at, Muay Thai wise. High level dudes, super friendly. And I'm not on no Muay Thai, ego arc, oh, I'm trying to be a fighter, bro. No, dude, it's just so much fun to work out, so much fun to mentally try and get better at, you know, a difficult sport. So it's been doing me good. And on top of that, bro, my biggest goal moving forward to the end of the year, at first I said I'm gonna try and get down to 200 pounds, but dude, no, fuck no. That to me is probably unrealistic. I don't want to set unrealistic standards. I'm thinking 215 by December, 220 I'll be happy, but I'm gonna say 215. And bro, that's my vibe, bro. Outside swimming. I gotta get not snorkeling gear, free diving gear, bro, because I need to go spearfishing, bro. That's like a big goal of mine too. But anyways, that's what I'm on right now. I'm gonna be out in Hawaii for the foreseeable future, living simple. I'm fine in this studio, just chilling, being outside. The only shitty part about being in Hawaii right now is Ruby's not out here yet. My love, my sweetie pie. But I'm not one of those fucking, you know, social media heads that gets an animal and then abandons it, bro. Ruby's been with me since 2020. She just can't come out. She's a fucking bulldog. So she can't go under normal planes. She can't breathe. It's bad for her. Like, it'll risk her life essentially flying her out here. So we're going to have to charter her out here on this, like, pet specialty flight. But they only do it in the wintertime. Like, even though that option is available, they'll only fly the dogs out like November through, I think, March or something like that, because it's too hot for them still. They don't want dogs dying on the plane. So in November, Ruby's gonna come out here. I think that's it. I'm sorry if I talk too long. Next time we're not gonna do this, but we had to do a little bit of a debrief. I love you guys. Pway the only way. We're gonna tap in. Kat wants to be in the video, so she's gonna be back soon. Stay safe out there, boys.